Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Good to have you with us. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Dallas Mavericks. And now we go to Dallas with Kevin Harlan and the 2K crew for today's broadcast.
.2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. Someone we'll be keeping an eye on, Joel Embiid.
And Steve, you know, his ability to come in and rattle off 10, 20 points in no time flat, that's a gift and a real asset for any team. Some guys need a while to get going, not him.
It's a single game return to Dallas as the Mavericks look for a boost from their hometown crowd. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
Yeah, a quick two-game series between the two teams, one in each club's home building.
Well, looky here. We've got an inter-conference matchup. Always interesting. See how two teams match up that don't get a chance to see a whole lot of one another.
Pass to Simmons. Embiid. And he gets the bucket.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
Brown with it. Down low. Here's Larson, and the rejection by Embiid. Vicious to Russell. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. This is his first free throw of the game.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
First free throw is good. And so Russell hits them both. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to Oklahoma City.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
And here are the 76ers now. 4-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory. Just couldn't come through in crunch time.
Greg, I thought it was a solid effort from them all the way around. I mean, as you and I know, moral victories are kind of empty consolation prizes. The loss is a loss.
There's Noel, and there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up, and he's got his first free throw of the game. That one is off. And he's good on the second. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Outside, Russell passes it to Simmons. He kicks it to Embiid. Backs down. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Number 7. And they will call over the back on the play.
That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
And Philadelphia making a change here. He feeds it to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And stolen by Noel. Here's Brown. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. And Noel kicks to Brown. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the lane. Brown's got his first basket. Now it's send it over to Doris Burke, who's able to talk to Brett Brown.
Kevin, their perimeter shooting game is what he thinks will make the difference in this one. He didn't want to take anything away from the defenders they're up against, but he did say he'd be surprised if his team doesn't shoot a high percentage from outside. We'll see, guys.
Doris, thank you. No, Clark, hard to create spacing without the threes.
I agree there. I mean, I'd say it's almost impossible with the size and speed of players in this day and age.
Again, the Mavericks score. The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, Russell takes the lead pass.
You know, he's got a lot of length, and right there, he needed every inch of it.
That's true, G.A. You're right. You know, we really don't know that much about him in that department, but my goodness, when he gets up, he can go.
Yeah, he can still punch it when he wants to, though. We saw that, didn't we, fellas?
Kicks to Barnes. Pocket 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Rebound by the 76ers.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Pass to Russell. To the paint. Number 40. And the layup falls.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now, here's Brown. There's the pass to Larson. A fader.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Russell kicks to Simmons. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
And so here is Dallas. They trail by 3. There's the dish to Barnes. There's Noel. Sinks that one from the post.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive play?
Number 40. He's covered by Noel. Outside, Russell. Simmons. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Mavericks making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Dallas. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Portland Trailblazers right behind them, just one spot down.
And when I look at Dallas, it has taken no time for them to come together as a team. I mean, no time. There wasn't much being said about them preseason, but now everybody's got them in their radar.
Well, they couldn't have asked for a better start to their campaign. I mean, give credit to the coaching staff for customizing a game plan and system suited to the talent.
Number 7. Drilled from 6 feet.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
And so it's Dallas with after the Sixers pick up 2.
And something else that comes to mind with him is how many guys he's given the poster treatment to. I mean, flying high to power one down while the defender stands there looking for mercy.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Kicks it to Simmons. To the inside. And it's blocked by Brown.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Now here's Barnes. 23 points for him the last game against Oklahoma City.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. He just knows what he's going to do with the basketball.
76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Now here is Harris. Steps back and shoots. That's good. And the Mavericks lead by 3. 76ers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Stewart passes to Bogdanovich. Off target from outside.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Morris outside. Feeds it to Johnson. He dishes it to Harris. A 3 from Morris. Shot's good. And now a 6-point Dallas lead.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And Simmons kicks to Mbamute. Bogdanovich. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Morris, left side, puts the lead pass in front of him. Fast break, Philadelphia. There's the lob to the hoop.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Harris dishes to Morris. Out to Harris. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Here's Simmons. 17 points for him last game against Denver.
And also 3 steals. So he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Here are the Mavericks. They're on a 16-6 run. Farrell passes to Harris. Now the feed to Johnson. That's good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
A chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the 76ers and how they rank in the NBA right now. First in assists, first in lowest turnovers a game. And they're number 2 in rejects. This is a team that thrives on blocking shots and takes great pride in it.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the score by Dallas.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Now, here is Morris. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Harris misses.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
Pass to Heel. Dishes it to Robertson. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Here's Stewart. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Stewart, he has 5.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
He kicks it to Powell. And Roberson pulls it down.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Stewart passes to Roberson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now just a 4-point Maverick lead. And so the first quarter is in the books. The offense still waking up here a little bit. Mavericks lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Coming up Sunday, December 2nd, the Golden State Warriors go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Be there.
The second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Enes Kanter is out there with Garrett Temple. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Ginobili in at the shooting guard position. Embiid sets the pick for Ginobili. Stewart passes to Roberson. He feeds it to Embiid. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Green with a screen on Embiid. Farrell passes to Morris. Clock at 4. Three-pointer blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. In third, the Mavericks.
This team is an elite defensive team. Why? Because they do a nice job moving their feet, positioning their body, and playing with active hands. And when you do that, you come up with steals, and they're one of the league's best in that category as a team.
Bron. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Stewart, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo Thoré performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Dallas leading by 3. To Farrell. Here's Larson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, heard the whistle. And then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
See.
Embiid the screen. And there's the pass to Purdy. Now Embiid inside. Can't get it to go. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. And the 76ers making a change here. On defense, Philadelphia. 6-point game. Number 1. Dallas again missing. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The dish now to Russell. He passes to Stewart.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Shot clock at 6. Number 40. Green with the block. Pass to Larson. Kicks to Green. "16 feet away, and Philadelphia grabs the miss."
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Mavericks leading by 3.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And stolen by Russell.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Here's Pirtle. Passes it to Stewart. In low to Russell. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Boston, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, Philadelphia, 3 games behind.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they have hit the ground running this year. The work they did in the offseason has paid huge dividends right away.
Sure it has. I mean, they came out of the preseason with a real air of confidence. There may not have been many outsiders who believed in them, but now plenty of people do.
No good from Finney-Smith. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Hield. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Pirtle misses from short range. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. On the wing, Brown. And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Brown inside. Some nice passing here by Dallas. There's Noel. Dallas again missing.
And that's a shot he struggled with before, but you can't fault him for taking it with the defense backing up.
Got that one up quick. Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And here is Brown. Left side, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Number 1. A three-pointer. Right on target. He has 7.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now. But he finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
Timeout called the 76ers.
All right, a chance to check out stats for for Trevor Booker. He's really stood out for them over the past month. 16th in three-point field goal percentage, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And one of the better three-point shooters in the pro game. I mean, he's killed it from downtown every time we've seen it.
Here's Simmons, covered by Barnes. Feeds it to Simmons. Russell. Mavericks leading by 4. Brown outside. He dishes it to Noel. Back to Brown. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
An opportunity here to bring up a list of players that have been carrying their teams offensively for the last 10 games. The highest scoring small forwards in the league. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
And there's the feed to Barnes. Back to Brown. And it's down. With another.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
The 76ers trail by 6. And Simmons kicks to Russell. Embiid sets the pick for Russell. Number 7. Another miss by Philadelphia.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Joel Embiid. Dallas calls timeout.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Noel dishes to Brown. Six to shoot. With the lead pass. Takes the assist and lays it. And pick out the pass nicely. 9 points in the game so far. The 76ers trail by 8. Now Russell. He's got 6. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Russell. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Number 7. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And so it's Dallas with their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Brown. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And Brown drops them both.
They struggled a bit at the line earlier, but they found a nice comfort zone there now here in the second. They've been red hot from the strike.
He kicks it to Russell. He feeds it to Simmons. Pass to Bogdanovich. Off target from 3-point range.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving count.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there.
Larson. And he gets it to go. He's got 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The pass to Bogdanovich. Outside, Russell. 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Not 3 off the mark.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Number 1. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Simmons got his 3rd rebound on the night. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. Matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
And that one's good. Noel.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
The 76ers trail by 12. Outside, Russell. Here's Bogdanovich. Shot is blocked. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The dish to Russell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Russell. Kicks it to Simmons. Number 7. Buries the jump shot. He's got 6. Simmons. Number 1. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
And he decides to go old school with the finger roll.
Here's Russell. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And that does it for... Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Dallas leading by 12. We've got Brown, and it's Larson in at the center position. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Shot denied. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And now taking a look at some numbers for Noel. He's been a factor for them over the last month. 2nd in blocks, 9th in steals, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And as you said, one of the best shot blockers in the league. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane.
And Philadelphia making... A change here. Embiid's checked in. Now here's Brown. Noel with it. Barnes passes to Noel. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Always eager to shoot the 3, and on the fast break, he knows it's going to be there for him.
Here's Simmons. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
There's a screen. Back to Brown. Both three-pointers off the mark. The 76ers trail by 8. Embiid with the screen on Brown. Back to Russell. Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Embiid. Russell's got 12 points in the game. The Mavericks shooting at 51%. Really solid. Back to Brown. There's a screen by Noel. Here's Brown. He's got 8. 4 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly, and he gets it to go. He's got 11.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Feeds to Simmons. He dishes it to Embiid. Number 7. And that one's good.
And that's not all there is to say about him, Steve. I mean, he also is a master of the pick and roll. Get the ball in his hands and set a screen for him, and there will be an easy bucket after.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. It's Brown on the wing. Number 1. A three-pointer off the mark.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Number 7. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Brown outside. Back to Barnes. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. While we have a moment, let's now take a look at the top shot blockers in the NBA. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results. He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
It's Ginobili outside. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 3rd rebound on the night. It's stolen. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Johnson's there. The shot is off. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass. It hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
Yeah, but over a full game, I like their energy. And if they can maintain that level of effort, I think it bodes well for them down the stretch.
Powell kicks to Johnson. The leaner falls for it. That was a difficult shot. And the Mavericks lead by 6. Ginobili dishes to Embiid. Powell on him. Shoots. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Number 1. The shot's good from in the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Ginobili outside. He passes to Roberson. Here's Simmons, and he banks in the layup. Simmons got 8.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Picked his pocket. And now the 76ers on the break. Number 7. It's home. Hauled in by Bron. Brown's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Number 1. Here's Johnson. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. 6 points for him.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Johnson left side. Farrell. Shot clock at 6. Johnson left side. And Embiid with the block. The second effort. Johnson can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 7. It's tipped. Farrell passes to Johnson. Farrell. Back to Johnson. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. For Dallas, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And Johnson drops them both. Philadelphia's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Back to Russell. There's the screen. The pass to Stewart. Outside, Russell. Clock at 6. No one covering. Russell's got 14 points for the game.
You know, it went down, guys, but still unusual to go to the leaner there with so much space around them.
Mavericks leading by 7. Green kicks to Johnson. The feed to Brown. Pass to Farrell. Fires, high post, and that's good for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 9. Russell against Brown. Here's Stewart. Pass to Heel. Outside, Russell. Leads him in there. Oh, trying for it. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
The chance here to take a look at where the Mavericks rank in the NBA currently. 3rd in steal, 5th in rebound. And they also show up top 5 in block shots.
And you look at all those steals. I mean, they play an in-your-face, aggressive style of defense. Even advancing the ball can prove to be a challenge, and they tend to feed off of that. He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game.
Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Outside, Russell. Passes to Stewart. Simmons. 1:16 left in the third quarter. The shot no good. Number 1. And that one's good. He's got 16.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. That's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Timeout called the 76ers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Dallas leading by 9. Barnes is checked in for Dallas. Here's Powell, looking for his first basket still in this one. Out to Barnes. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The 76ers making a switch here. Barnes hits them both. The 76ers trail by 11. Russell inside. Brown on him. Philadelphia moving the ball around. A pass to Stewart. Simmons dishes it to Russell. Clock at 6. And taken away by Brown. Left side, Brown. Here's Powell. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Powell's got his first 2 points of the night. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits it.
This Saturday.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The 76ers trail by 13. And so in the game for the 76ers. Back to Embiid. And good on the basket. Book it.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Mavericks leading by 11. And Barnes backs in. The kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. Barnes. They get the rebound. There's the pick. He kicks to Simmons. He feeds it to Russell. That's blocked. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Cohen. Trevor Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Alan Anderson's checked in for Randy Ford. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Gives him the lead pass. That's It's good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
The 76ers trail by 13. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
The dish to Russell. And the official. Signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Let's see what the Dallas Mavericks have coming up. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Brown. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Kicks to Barnes. Takes the lead pass. Johnson. And Pirtle pulls it down. Simmons dishes to Russell. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Mavericks making a change here. 3 from the inbound. And the 76ers get it back. Feeds to Embiid. It's tipped. An even 3-on-3 break. Outside, Russell. Back to Embiid. Embiid with a screen on Brown. Simmons passes to Pirtle. Here's Barnes. Johnson right side. Fast break, Philadelphia. Number 7.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum. That could have major consequences, Kevin. With this game still in question, it's really a tough time to lose it.
And Philadelphia making a change here. And Baamute's checked in. Takes a 3. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Moment to see how the schedule is looking for Philadelphia. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And the 76ers making a change here. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. No good from outside.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And Baamute against Brown. Now here's Barnes. Guarded close.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
There's the feed to Russell. He passes it to Mbamute. And yes, sir, that one drops.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Dallas leading by 8. Got a piece of it. Clock at 6. Pass to Barnes. 13 feet away. He squares up and sinks it. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter. The 76ers trail by 10. Pass to Bogdanovich. And it's off from 3-point range.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Number 1. He's guarded by Mbamute. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, I think he shouldn't have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Rejected by Johnson. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Here's Russell. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Russell's got 11 points here in just the second half. And here's Brown. Number one. Misses off the left iron.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Number 7. It's rebounded by Dallas. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Number 1. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 21.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond the second 3 of the half right there.
The drive by Russell. Worked down low that time, and he got the 3 seconds off.
Not doing them any favors with those. Those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
Mavericks making a switch here. Noel's checked in. Mavericks leading by 11. Now Brown. Now the pass to Barnes. Number 1. Misses the 3.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game and he still hasn't registered a single point.
Here's the call on Trevor Booker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Kicks to Noel, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Good D, but better O. It's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well said. Well, for the most part, they were just standing still, Clark.
And you know what, Kevin? He's not the most explosive player on the court, but if you give him a clear lane to the basket, he'll punch it on you.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. He told his players, turnovers are killing us right now. We can't keep trying to make the home run play. Settle down, run the offense, and make a simple pass. Kevin, sounds easy enough.
Good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Barnes dishes to Noel. Back to Barnes. Number 1. He's covered by Ginobili. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. 1:53 left in the 4th. Pass to Stewart. Back to Ginobili. Passes it to Stewart. He feeds it to Ginobili. He passes to Stewart. 5 to shoot. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And now it's only a 5-point Maverick lead. 1:29 left in the game. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Back to Brown. Barnes. And low to Noel. Power down with both hands.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
They set the pick. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Stewart. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. 76ers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Heel from outside the arc. Shot, no good.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And there's the call on Garrett Temple. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game here.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Ginobili the pass to Pirtle. And stolen by Noel. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the pass to Larson. He kicks to Brown. The 9-foot shot. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Philadelphia shooting 43% from the floor. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. The three-pointer, no good. Now here is Harris. He drops the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. Both good from the line that time. It's Ginobili outside. No good. So no problem.